Hi friends, future Topher here. So I don't really know what's going on with WeTV, or maybe it's Main or Death. I don't know, but it used to take like a day, maybe two max, when I would submit my email request to have my reaction unblocked, and it would get unblocked, or I would get some response saying, "Hey, this is what's going on," and I would make whatever changes necessary. But with episode 11, it took about a week for me to get any kind of response, and then it finally got unblocked. With episode 12, it's been about almost 2.5 weeks at this point that it's been uploaded, because I finished reacting to the series when I finished reacting to Lovely Writer, and those reactions have been out for like a week and a half, 2 weeks at this point now. So it's been a little while since I've finished actually reacting to the series. So yeah, it's been about 2.5 weeks since episode 12 has been blocked, and I've emailed at least 7 or 8 times throughout that duration, and I've gotten no response, no progress, nothing. So I don't know what's happening, that it went from going like 1 to 2 days to getting a response to getting absolutely nothing, radio silence. But so I want to get these reactions off of my editing plate. I want to get them off so I can, move on to other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to block the video on the YouTube reactions, and the link to the unedited reactions will be in the description over on my Patreon for free, like all my other Patreon videos are. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. At least with 12, maybe 13 and 14 will have better luck. I don't know, but that's where I am right now. So that's why the video's blocked. Love ya.
Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into Manner of Death. We're diving into the final episode, episode 14, and y'all, this has been one hell of a ride. Like, twists and turns on top of twists and turns on top of twists on turns on twists on Lord, just when you think you have one thing figured out, they take you on a complete 180, then a 360, then a 720. Like, we just keep twirling round and round, letting them just like, Lord, this series has been packed with so much, and it's been so thoroughly entertaining. Like, I have not been so entertained in quite some time. Like, it is just all in all entertaining, and it's entertaining for not the BL aspect of it, which is something that I just find so interesting. Like, the BL, the love, the gay action, it happens, it's there, that's cool. But like, the driving force of this series has nothing to do with it, and I am just so enraptured by this series every single episode. And I'm sad to see it end, but all good things have to come to an end at some point. So we're gonna dive in. Episode 13, all kinds of shenanigans. I had lots of random ass feelings, and I'm not really sure that I articulated it in the best way, but I did as best as I could. So we're gonna dive into this and just see where this story ends.
ที่บอกให้ผมอยู่ที่นี่แล้วเรื่องทุกอย่างมันจะเงียบแต่เงียบอ่ะไอ้นักข่าวที่ตายอ่ะเพราะมันพยายามจะตั้งใจแบล็กเมลพี่ใช่ไหมแล้วไหนเรื่องบันอีกอ่ะพี่บอกพี่จะแค่ขู่แต่นี่อะไรพี่ตั้งใจจะฆ่าเขาชัดๆอ่ะอะไรที่คิดว่าจะทำกับบันอีกนะหยุดความคิดเดี๋ยวนี้เลยนะ
หยุดเหรอ เกินไปแต่
แต่เรื่องเจนจะฆ่าเจนทำไมเรื่องมันเลวร้ายตั้งแต่เจนตายพี่รู้ใช่ปะ
ไม่ใช่ เรื่องมันมาจากเธอนั่นแหละปืนมันเริ่มตั้งแต่ที่เธอ ทิ้งฉันเมื่อ10 ปีก่อน
Child.
พี่ลุง
เธอรู้ไหมว่าฉันจะรู้สึกยังไง ที่เห็นเธอกับเจนรักกัน
ผมกับเจนขอบคุณครับพี่ลุง
ถ้าฉันเจ็บขนาดเนี้ยฉันก็จะทำให้เธอเจ็บกว่าฉัน
เฮีย
มึงก็รู้นี่ว่าเรื่องทุกอย่างจะไม่เกิดขึ้น ถ้ามึงไม่เอาเจนไปสังหวยให้กับไอ้เหี้ยนั่น
ก็กูเฮียไงกูผิดเอง
I mean, if you hadn't given them the idea to give him half child.
ถ้าเจนยังอยู่ มึงไม่ได้ยืนเถียงกูอยู่ตรงนี้หรอก มึงคงติดคุกหัวโตเป็นหมดแล้ว
มึงอย่ามาโทษกูคนเดียวนะ เพราะมึงไม่ยอมหยุดธุรกิจเร็วๆของมึงที่มึงทำอยู่ไง
ธุรกิจที่มึงใช้เป็นบันไดไต่ขึ้นไปอะเหร
แต่
อ
บันไดนั้นกูไม่อยากขึ้นไปอีกแล้ว อะไรที่เจนทำไว้แล้วไม่สำเร็จ กูจะทำให้มันสำเร็จเอง
มึงจะทำอะไร
กูมีคลิปตอนที่มึงฆ่าเจน และถ้ามึงยังไม่ยอมหยุดอีกนะกูจะเอามันไปปล่อย
มึงกล้าเหรอ
กูไม่มีแรงเสียอยู่แล้ว
เอาเลย ให้มันชิบหายกันหมดนี่แหละ
เดรัจฉาน
ถ้ากูเป็นเดรัจฉานแล้วมึงเป็นอะไรไอ้ปืน
Child.
มึงกับกูก็เลวพอกันนั่นแหละ
Child, the narrative changed so much since the last time we visited this scene.
พี่รู้ใช่ไหมว่าเจนรักพี่
Girl, you ain't got no right to be crying. You making these decisions. You're doing these things. Nobody's telling you to do these things, girl. Child.
ผมมาสอบปากคำคุณในฐานะผู้ต้องสงสัยคดีฆาตกรรมเจ้าหน้าที่ตำรวจคุยที่นี่คงไม่เหมาะคุณต้องไปกับผม
I'm good.
ผมพุ่งไปกับคุณไม่ได้หรอก ขอคุยกับทนายผมก่อน
ไม่จำเป็น
Child. It's like we're gonna take all the scapegoats we can get. And y'all just still sitting on this evidence video, just all nonchalantly.
นี่คุณคิดว่าวิธีนี้มันจะเวิร์กจริง
No! You should have released the video like 10 hours ago.
ได้นะครับ ถ้าเราไม่ต่อรองในวิธีนี้ผมว่ามันก็ไม่มีทางอื่นแล้วล่ะ ถึงเราจะปล่อยคลิปไป แล้วรุ่นที่มาโดนจับ เราก็ไม่รู้จะกลายเป็นผู้ร้ายหลบหนีหรอกนะครับ นี่คือเหมือนฮันเซลกับเกรเทลกำลังหาทางสู้กับแม่มดลูกที่วานอยู่นี่เหมือนหรอครับ ผมไม่ยอมเป็นพี่น้องของคุณหรอก
Well, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Girl, are you, don't act stupid. Don't act new.
พร้อมจะทำข้อตกลงยังครับ
พร้อมสิ
พวกผมจะลบคลิปทันที ถ้า หากว่าพวกผมหลุดพ้นจากข้อกล่าวหา
Bullshit.
แต่มันก็ไม่มีอะไรการันตีนี่ว่าพวกเธอจะลบจริงๆ หรือว่าไม่ได้ก๊อปปี้เอาไว้
พวกผมก็ไม่มีอะไรการันตีนี่ครับว่าพวกคุณทุกคนจะเลิกยุ่งกับพวกผม
งั้นเรามาเปลี่ยนข้อตกลงดีกว่า
เปลี่ยนเป็นอะไรครับ
ทริปนั่นแลกกับชีวิตเสียปอ
ปล่อยคลิปออกไปเลยไม่ต้องมาสนกูเหี้ย
ถ้าลองตัดสินใจดูก็แล้วกัน
I mean, I've already lost one. No, I mean, no, that's awful. I was gonna say I already lost one brother, so I'm ending this shit now. I mean, because like even if we hand it over and we try to negotiate, they're still gonna kill all of us. Like that's just what's gonna happen. Nobody's gonna be. They're not just gonna. Okay, you guys can go.
ทำแบบนั้นน่ะเราไม่มีโอกาสกลับมาอัพคลิปแล้วครับ
You won't have a chance because they'll kill you.
คุณก็รู้นี่ครับตอนนี้เราก็เหลือแค่2 ทางนะถ้าไม่ปล่อยคลิปตอนเนี้ยก็คือไม่ได้ปล่อยเลย
แล้วชีวิตพี่ชายผมอะ
Girl, your brother's gonna. Like either way, y'all are gonna die if you give him the phone or like. So at least do something to end this situation. Expose these people. Like I don't want his brother to die. Just clarifying, but like, there's in no universe
อะไรไปหรอก
are they gonna hand over the phone, and then they're just gonna hand over his brother and let them walk away.
ผมจะไปช่วยเฮีย
นี่คุณเพิ่งบอกผมเองไม่ใช่เหรอว่าพวกมันจะตั้งใจล่อเราไปฆ่า ถ้าเราไม่ปล่อยคลิปตอนเนี้ยทั้งเจนทั้งปืนอะตายเปล่าเลยนะครับ
แต่ผมไม่มีทางปล่อยให้เฮียตายหรอกครับ
What if you guys get in the car on the way there when you're like a minute and a half away from there,
ต้องไป
publish the video,
นี่ผมห้ามอะไรคุณ
and then instead of getting out of the car, you just run them all
เคยบอก
over?
ผมไม่ใช่เหรอ
Sounds like a plan to
ว่าอ
me.
ยากตัวเองเข้าไปเสี่ยงแล้วทำไมตอนนี้คุณถึงทำเองครับ
ถ้าผมขอให้คุณเชื่อใจผมสักครั้งหนึ่งคุณจะเชื่อใจผมไหมครับ
ถ้าผมบอกว่าผมไม่
Like, girl, if you end up dead, I'll be so mad.
ผมก็จะไปคนเดียว
See, like, why y'all just stroll up on foot? I would have come in my car, my little SUV, and just run all these bitches over. Okay, at least you got some kind of backup. Please tell me you left Sweet Boy at home. Jesus Christ. Why do you keep bringing my sweet boy into these situations he has no brother, no business being in?
Here.
Hey, อะไรวะ ไปดูสิ
เชิญนี่นะครับ
Don't move because I might cut you. I'm not experienced at this. Now go punch the police chief and take his
คลิ
gun.
ปแล้วขอตัวพี่ชายผมคืน
I would punch the police chief and take his gun. Or don't.
ผู้แทนครับ รบกวนลดปืนลงจากเจ้านายของผมด้วยครับ
So this is why we should have punched the police chief and taken his gun, so at least we would have had 2 guns on our side. I mean, we could have just shot the police. We could have shot a lot of people. Like, I don't want to see that go, but like, okay. If we shoot them, do we really think that he's going to shoot the kids? No, he's going to come after us. So, like... Also, they literally could have just like uploaded the video to YouTube and had it set on like a timer to get released. Like, oh, release it at 8:05 a.m. You leave my baby out of this. I swear to God, I will bring the wrath of heaven down on you if you touch a hair on my sweet boy's head.
บอกให้ยิงกูก่อนไงมาสำรองครับอย่าไปตามพวกมันไปดิไปเร็วนี่คุณวางแผนไว้หมดแล้วเหรอไม่ยอมปล่อยคุณตายหรอกแต่นี่คุณให้ใครมาช่วยเรา
It's time for you to die. I need you to go somewhere. It better be an Inspector M2. Yes, please, kill him.
สารวัตร
It's like, girl, you relied on a gun too long. You can't throw hands like I can throw hands.
มึงรอดมาได้ยังไงก็มึงยิงปืนห่วยไง
I knew his ass was faking. That's my baby.
ผมเสียใจด้วยนะครับ พวกเราทำเต็มที่แล้วครับ
Okay.
สารวัตร
I knew they. Those are my babies.
ก็เป็นอัมพาตครับ
Of course.
น่าเสียดายนะ
You've been doing it this whole damn series.
เราเลือกข้างให้ถูก ก็คงไม่ต้องลงเอยแบบนี้
You should have looked at his thighs and knew that that was the right side. Praise Jesus. Oh. Where are you shooting him? Head! Shoot him in the head! Head! It's like a Scream movie. Shoot him in the head!
What are you doing? What? Head! Shoot him in the head!
Lord. Yes, now take his gun and shoot him in the head. I mean, please take his gun so he doesn't just wake up and have a gun. And also, you shot a lot of bullets. I feel like you need more.
Hey, ยกมือขึ้น ช้า
Now shoot him in the head. Take his gun. Something.
หายเป็นพลาดเลยครับสารวัตร
ๆ ครับแล้วคุณบอกจะไม่มีความลับไงชอบเรื่องเซอร์ไพรส์แหละ
Are we gonna take the guy on the ground's gun so he doesn't wake up and start shooting at us? That would be nice, but okay, that's fine, I guess. We'll just let him lie there with his gun. That you better keep my sweet boy safe.
ทำกับนี้เนี่ย มีคนมา เราจะเอายังไงดีอะพี่
Sweet boy, shut up.
กูเอง
You're stupid to think if that's the only copy. They all like, I better run before she try and kill me too. Did we also upload the video with the sexcapades?
เป็นยังไงบ้างครับ แผนการวางยามือถือของผม กดลบคลิปปุ๊บ อัพโหลดปั๊บ
สิกูถามจริงเหอะมึงเคยแฮ็กคอมกูปะเนี่ย
คอมอ้ายไม่เลยซ่อนไว้อะผู้ชายเนาะร้อยทั้งร้อยก็ต้องมีความ
I know I like this
ซ่อนไว้
this character.
เรียนรู้ในคอมกันทั้งนั้นแหละ
It's like, well, I'll talk to you later. Make sure you slip me your business card. We gonna be in contact.
คงจะหนีไปได้ไม่นานนะครับ ป่าเนี้ยตำรวจน่าจะตั้งด่านไปทั่วหมดแล้ว
ถึงกูจะตั้งยังไงเขาจับไม่ได้หรอก
ถ้าอย่างนั้นก็ไม่ต้องเป็นห่วงนะครับเดี๋ยวพรุ่งเนี้ยไอ้แทนกับหมอก็ไปตามจับเจ๊คนนั้นเองเลยก็ได้
แต่ถึงป่านนั้นน่ะเขาจะหนีไปไหนแล้วก็ไม่รู้
สวัสดีครับขออนุญาตตรวจบัตรหน่อยครับ
ค่ะ
หนีไปไกลแค่ไหนก็ไม่รอดครับ นี่ ผมไม่ได้แค่วางยาให้มือถือเครื่องนั้น อัพโหลดคลิปได้อย่างเดียวสักหน่อย
เอ็มงเก่งจังวะ
Also, she didn't have like a fake ID or something in case these police aren't on her side.
เดินทางปลอดภัยครับแม่เลี้ยง
ขอบคุณค่ะ
เห็นไหมหนีไม่ได้แล้วอ่ะ ผมไม่อยากจะเชื่อเลยอ่ะว่าสิ่งที่เราพยายามทำกันมา
I mean, why can't you believe it? The police are corrupt.
กระสุนเปล่า
The virus that I put in the phone wasn't just the tracker, it also makes the car explode. Tell me that.
ยังไงตอนเนี้ยพวกเราก็มีข้อหาติดตัว
And we're still sitting on the sex tape with all the government officials, we're not releasing that, I guess.
เดี๋ยวเหรอ เรียกทุกหน่วยให้เตรียมพร้อม
คุณอย่าบอกนะว่า เราต้องข้ามมาฝั่งนู้นจริงๆเหรอผมคิดอะไรไม่ออกแล้วอ่ะ ถ้าพวกมันจับเราได้เนี่ย เราไม่รอดแน่นะคุณ
มันจะมีแค่นั้นเหรอวะไอ้
ยังไงวะ
โหยไอ้อย่างโง่ดิ ก็ถ้าคุณเจนจีราคิดจะแฉ มันไม่น่าจะมีหลักฐานแค่ในไมโคร SD card
Mm-hmm.
ว่าไอ้ลองนึกเลยว่าคุณเจนจะสามารถเก็บข้อมูลแล้วก็หลักฐาน
Say, I don't know why it's taking y'all this long to think of this.
ในคลาวปะ
เฮ้ย ไอ้พันฉลาด
And there's the email and password.
จำอีเมลคุณเจนได้ไหม
คุณดูเจนี่ครับ
Mm-hmm.
เดิมไม่เปลี่ยนเลย ขี้หลงขี้ลืม
ที่ขนาดในหนังสือนิทานเนี่ย ยังมีพาสเวิร์ด
Like I said, I knew it was gonna come back somehow.
เจนจีรา
พอสามารถเรียกผู้ลงตัวการที่โรงเรียนเวียงผามา
Okay.
เจ้าหน้าที่มันใช้
Log out of that so they don't, you know, delete whatever's on the Google Drive.
ออกแรงอีกพังเข้าไปเลย
Or upload it faster. I mean, it's just a video of 6. I don't know why that's making all the police officers turn immediately, but they should. Again, why you don't have a helmet covering you when everyone else is swatted up, I don't understand, but I enjoy your presence, so thank you.
เรื่องอะไรกันเนี่ย
ผมขออนุญาตนะครับผู้การจากการรวบรวมพยานและหลักฐานทั้งหมดของชุดสืบสวนพิเศษผมขออนุญาตจับกุมท่านในข้อหามีส่วนร่วมในการแสวงหาผลประโยชน์ในการค้าประเวณีและการซื้อบริการทางเพศในคดีค้ามนุษย์ร่วมฆ่าผู้เยาว์ไปเพื่อการอนาจารกระทำชำเราเด็กหญิงอายุไม่เกิน 15 ปีครับผมขออนุญาตนะครับ
Put his ass in handcuffs. That's my baby. I mean, we still got to get the judge and the congressman too. We're not. Yes, hug him, because y'all would be dead like 10 times over if it weren't for him. I wish we got more of him this series. He's a delight.
หลังจากเหตุการณ์ในวันนั้นหลักฐานทั้งหมดในคราวของเจนก็แพร่กระจายไปไวกว่าไฟลามทุ่งจนสุดท้ายก็กลายเป็นประเด็นดังระดับประเทศสสทรงชัยที่รู้ตัวก่อนหนีออกนอกประเทศไปตามเส้นทางธรรมชาติส่วนสุรเดชและรุ่งทิวาผมไม่มีหลักฐานว่าผมเกี่ยวข้องกับการตายของคุณเจนหรอกเพราะฉะนั้นคุณไม่สามารถจะจับผมด้วยหลักฐานออนไลน์พวกนั้นได้หรอก
I got an eyewitness.
ขอโทษนะครับผมมีหมายสารมาขอลาพิงฟันของท่านครับท่านผู้พิพากษา
So y'all don't want to go down for a crime? Stop leaving fucking evidence everywhere. Ooh.
พี่ลุงรู้ไหมครับว่าเจนรักพี่ลุงมากแค่ไหนแล้วพี่ลุงรู้ไหมว่าพาสเวิร์ดในคลาวด์ของเจนอะคืออะไรคือคำว่า my dear sis แล้วก็ตามด้วยวันเกิดของพี่ลุงเลยครับเจนรักพี่มากนะครับ
Your tears mean nothing to me at this point. I've seen them too much throughout this series. Ooh.
แกหาจะเจอได้ยังไง
มึงคิดว่ามึงจะหนีกูพ้นเหรอลูกที่หวานฮะ
แ แกจะทำอะไร
เคยบอกมึงแล้วใช่ไหมว่ากูแก้แค้นให้น้องชายกูมึงจัดฉากเก่งนะใช่ไหมจัดฉากฆ่าน้องสาวกูมึงจัดฉากฆ่าน้องชายกูมึงอยากจะดูซิว่าตอนเนี้ยมึงจะจัดฉากเรื่องนี้ให้มันจบยังไงมึงวะ
ไม่ ไม่
Oh.
ดูซิมันจะจบยังไง
Well, I'm upset that the congressman got away, though.
สารวัตร
Oh,
วันนี้ไม่มีผลชันสูตรนะครับ
can
ไว้มาตรวจสุขภาพหนะครับก็เลยซื้อข้าวต้มมัดมาฝาก
oh, yeah, yeah, That shit I didn't know I needed, but I'm here for.
เทียบผมนะครับ
Yes, yes, he does.
เอาเลยครับ
Yo.
วันนี้
โย่
เรื่องฮอร์โมนกันนะ
Oh,
ครับ
child, my kind of lesson.
แล้วมีใครรู้ไหมครับว่าฮอร์โมนเนี่ยตัวไหนที่ช่วยในเรื่องการเจริญเติบโตของร่างกายครับมีใครรู้ไหม growth hormone ครับน่าจะเคยได้ยินแหละ
น้ำเขียนนี่ยัง
ตั้งใจเฮียแน่
เฮ้ย เพื่อนก็ฟิตว่ะเฮ้ย
ก็ต้องฟิตแต่กะถ้าแบบฟิตกับสอบติดหมอนี่
You better become a doctor now. I see you. I see you there on that motorcycle. Come get your man.
เป็นไงบ้างเราวันนี้ตั้งใจเรียนไหม
โอ้ยเสียทรงนักเรียนไม่ตั้งใจเหรอ
ตลอดแหละ
ก็ช่วงนี้มันไม่ได้แล้วไง เดี๋ยวแพ้ไอ้น้ำมัน ไปกลับบ้าน
ไป
Oh, let's go home. We still staying together now that we're not fugitives? No. Okay.
ส่วนชีวิตผมอะเหรอ
แทนคุณออกมาเถอะแทน ผมรู้ว่าคุณอยู่แถวนี้ ทำอะไรของคุณเนี่ย
หาผมเจอได้ไงครับเนี่ย
ผมก็ตาม GPS มาไง ผมน่ะต้องถามว่าคุณมาทำอะไรในป่าแบบเนี้ย
ผมมาทำธุระครับ
I knew you would follow me, so I got something romantic
กล่อง
planned.
เนี่ยนะธุระ
ผมมาทำธุระเฮียจริง
Is it a wedding ring? Are you proposing?
คุณไปเร็ว ไปไหน
This is a fun, dangerous proposal.
เฮ้ยโอ๊ยโอ๊ยไปลูก
It's a setup because they didn't try to fight back in the least.
คุณนั่งก่อน
That's that and Sorn and Inspector
คุ
M.
ณกลับไปทำธุรกิจสีเทาอีกแล้วใช่ไหมเนี่ย
No, but he's down on one knee.
ในกล่องนี้มีอะไร คุณบอกผมมาดิวันนี้ไม่ใช่อย่างที่ผมคิดอ่ะ ในนี้ไม่ใช่ของผิดกฎหมายใช่ไหม
ๆ ผม
It's just a ring, baby.
ส่งตรวจนั่นมา
ไม่
Oh, okay. We're taking this act a little far.
แกะกล่องผมบอกให้แกะ
จำไม่ได้เลยว่ามันเริ่มขึ้นเมื่อไหร่
Better switch to romantic
เมื่อไหร่
music.
กันนะที่ผมรู้สึกวูบวาบอยู่ในอกงั้นผมขอแนะนำตัวอย่างเป็นทางการนะครับ ผมแทนวีรพงษ์อินทองเบียงครับ
ผมบรรณกิจทรงศักดิ์อยู่นะ
ยินดีที่รู้จักนะครับหมอบันไม่เป็นกันนะ ผมเริ่มผมก่อนนอนทุกคืน
นอนบนเตียงด้วยกันก็ได้นะครับ
อะไรนะครับ
นอนบนเตียงด้วยกันก็ได้นะครับ
เมื่อไหร่กันนะ ที่ผมเริ่มหยุดคิดเรื่องอนาคตไม่ได้ ผมเป็นคุณหมอ ผมไม่ต้องมีแฟนนะครับ เมื่อไหร่กันนะ ที่ชีวิตผมสวยงามเกินกว่าที่ควรจะเป็น ผมจำไม่ได้จริงๆว่ามันเริ่มขึ้นเมื่อไหร่ แต่ผมจำได้ว่ามันเริ่มขึ้นเพราะใคร
And when he's done reading, is he going to be down on his
ผม
knee?
ไม่ยอม ผมไม่มีทางปล่อยให้คุณเจอเรื่องนี้คนเดียวหรอกครับ ผมบอกคุณแล้วใช่ไหมว่าผมจะปกป้องคุณ
He's sitting here forgetting about the guns and the danger we were just in like 30 seconds ago.
เคยยิ้มแบบนี้ที่ไหนอะปกติเห็นยิ้มเก๊กตลอด
ถ้าถ่ายครั้งหน้าเนี่ย ผมคิดเงินแล้วนะคุณ
อ๋อ รูปเดียวก็พอแล้วครับเรื่องเมม
What I say? Better plan this dangerously romantic proposal.
แต่งงานกับผมนะครับ
No.
ได้ครับ
Aww. I knew it. Can I call it or can I call it? It's sweet.
นี่ผมเพิ่งรู้นะครับ ว่าวิววันนี้มันสวยได้ขนาดนี้
แปลกนะครับ คุณก็เคยขึ้นมาตั้งหลายครั้งแล้วอะ
I was gonna say, girl, what you mean you just
ผม
noticed?
ขึ้นมาทุกรอบมันก็เศร้าๆอะครับ แต่ผมว่าที่มันสวยขนาดเนี้ยเพราะว่ารอบนี้คุณขึ้นมาด้วย
Y'all better be cute, romantic, and mushy.
ผมไม่ชินเลยครับมาหวานใส่ผมแบบเนี้ย
เขินนะเด้ ทำตัวให้ชินได้แล้วมั้งครับ
ครับ
I swear Thailand has some beautiful landscapes. Assuming that is a
ข
real
อบคุณนะครับ
backdrop and not just a CGI. It could be CGI, I don't know. But I still stand by what I said. Thailand has some beautiful landscapes.
ที่อยู่กับผม ไว้พาผมขึ้นมาที่นี่อีกบ่อยๆสิครับ ได้สิครับนอนไปเลยนะ
They're adorable. Yay. Y'all don't know how happy this ship makes me. Still got like 2 minutes. Okay. Well, we're just gonna enjoy the ride of this music and see if anything happens. If when this gets to YouTube, it's been cut off by this point, well, you probably won't have seen this point. But if it gets cut off by this point, then nothing else happened. Well, y'all, we did it. We made it to the end of another journey. That's 2 journeys that came to end this recording session. And my emotions are all over the place, but I'm very, very happy with this ending. The only thing I would change, well, I might tweak one other thing, but the main thing that I would change is I'm not happy that the congressman got away. Only thing. Like, I get it. Yes, that happens. That happens. People get away sometimes. But like, for my soul to get the full maximum satisfaction in this series after seeing everything that went down and how just the dirty, shady shenanigans that they played, seeing him get away, it's like, oh, I just needed I needed the satisfaction of seeing him get his comeuppance. Whether that be he go to jail or he get the wrong treatment and things happen to him by his own hand. Child, that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. But yeah, other than that, I loved how it all turned out. I loved how it all worked out. Like, I knew that it was going to work out somehow positively. Like, if it didn't, that would have been the ultimate plot twist. But honestly, But this show, who knows? They might have thrown that ultimate plot twist and haha, the bad guys win. That totally could have been how it went down. But I felt in my heart that we were going to get the happy ending. So for me, this episode was more just about how are we actually going to accomplish getting there. And I feel like we got there in a way that was very satisfactory and didn't feel too like, okay, we just pulled this magically out of a hat. Because, you know, sometimes you might be watching a series or a movie where there's like all this conflict and you're not really sure how they're going to resolve it, but you're pretty sure they're going to get to a happy ending. And then they just magically, boom, by some sheer coincidence of something, the right thing seems to happen at the right time. And, you know, it just feels so far-fetched. It's like, okay, I'll suspend my belief right now because we're living in this fantasy world. But, like, it feels a little far-fetched that this is happening. In this series, it didn't, because there were so many twists and turns and just nail-biting moments happening in this series that they could have done just about anything. It would have just fit the narrative. But yeah, it didn't feel like the solution that they got to, which was like, okay, we're going to out everybody, which again, I don't know what took us so long, why we're sitting on these videos for so damn long, but it didn't feel like that solution came out of nowhere. It didn't feel like, oh, okay, these videos got uploaded just in the nick of time. Oh, what a coincidence. Like, it didn't feel like that. Maybe having the tech guy install this random virus that actually uploads things when you delete it seems kind of like a chancy move, but I guess that's the contingency plan they took on the off chance that they did end up dead, which I'm like, okay, again, y'all could have just done like a timed upload to YouTube as well, but okay, whatever, we're gonna stick it to Rung, make her be the finger that uploaded it. But what if she never tried to delete it, then the video never got uploaded, like, you know? But yeah, things worked out in a way that it just felt natural for this series, and I liked that there were so many things that I was hoping would happen in earlier episodes that did, like with Inspector M not actually being hurt and pretending. I'm so happy that happened. Which means that while he was in the hospital and on the oxygen tank, and when he turned off the oxygen, he was faking that sort of reaction for reasons. But yeah, I'm glad that he was not hurt. He was hurt. Obviously, he was shot, but he was not like paralyzed and, you know, on his deathbed or anything like that. And he came through. He took care of Gunn, who needed to die. He took care of the police, and I'm hoping that he is now the chief of police or the commander or whatever. I'm hoping that he is the man in charge, because nobody on that police force deserves it more than him at this particular point. I'm so happy that happened. I'm so happy that we got that ship that I was not expecting. Him and Dr. Oat. Like, what? And, you know, I don't know why. Maybe I did ship it together. I don't know, because y'all know me. Anytime I see any kind of relatively cute boy and another cute boy, I'm like, ooh, okay, I ship it, regardless. So maybe I did ship it earlier in the season when they happened to share their screen. I was like, oh, they're cute. But, like, I never, like, seriously shipped it in my head. But, like, I love it so much. Y'all don't know how excited that makes me. Wish that there were more to this series, or a spin-off series, because I would love to see them explore whatever. And maybe they weren't setting up a romantic ship. Maybe it was just supposed to be him appreciative and whatever. But in my head, all of that felt like it was a romantic ship in the making, and I'm like, oh, I would love to see more of that develop. I would love to see more of it. Oh God, it's adorable. It's adorable, and that was a pleasant surprise that made me very, very happy. The other thing that I was like, maybe I might tweak it, maybe I wouldn't tweak it, is when it comes to Judge Man and Commander Guy. Yes, JL is a nice alternative, but I would have liked them to also cease having life as well. Like I said in my reaction to episode 13, I don't condone violence, but I'm also someone who loves horror movies. I love the slasher genre, and there's just something satisfying about someone who is a completely awful person in these movies getting their comeuppance. So I would have loved all of the parties involved in the sexcapades to have gotten the Rung treatment or something akin to that, because chef's kiss poor. Oh God. Yeah, so that's the only minor tweak I would make, and also not letting the congressman get away. But other than that, just so good. This series is so good from beginning to end. I don't know if there are so many times I'm yelling at the screen, why would you do this? Why would you do this? Huh? Why are you sitting on this evidence all this time? Blah, blah, blah. But there's nothing really about the series itself that I feel like I would change, aside from the things I said about the finale. But yeah, it was just so engaging, so enticing, and you could never sit comfortably while watching this series. Anytime you were comfortable and you thought you knew what was going on, they threw something else at you and was like, okay, well, I guess I don't know what's happening. You never knew what was happening in the background, and it was just so well planned, so well orchestrated, the whole thing. And when like I've said all the way through this journey, like they would show us these little previews at the beginning, but I don't think that they're supposed to be what you automatically would assume they were just by looking at them a first time. Like I feel like they will all make sense later, but I don't think that they're supposed to be as obvious as what they're giving us right now in this moment. And they were so good about just giving us little details, little seeds along the way, and then by the end, all the puzzle pieces came together, and it's like, damn, that is one incredibly badass story. Damn, that was a journey we went on. And like I said, either at the end of my reaction to 13 or the beginning of this reaction, I don't remember at this point, one thing I've loved about this series is, yes, I love the BL aspect of it, you know, the gay love, whatever you want to call it. Like, I love that romantic relationship between Bun and Tan, but I love how what engaged me this entire series had nothing to do with their relationship. Absolutely nothing to do with their relationship. The relationship was nice, and it was nice to watch it develop, and I loved watching their interactions and just seeing this bloom. And but like, their relationship was just like a cherry on top of the sundae that was this show. It was a highlight to this series. But if their relationship status never happened in the series, I could still watch this series straight through. Like, so this series isn't dependent upon the fact that these two have some sort of romantic link. Like, that is just another part of it. And I love that aspect because I've said in a number of series, I like characters, or I like movies or shows or characters, whatever it may be, where like their sexual identity isn't their character. It's just a part of who they are. Like, yes, I am a gay man, but that's not all I am. I'm not just gonna walk around and like, hey, I'm gay, and that's all there is to me. Like, I'm gay and that's part of my life, but I'm also a performer. I also have a degree in mathematics. I also love to bake and to cook. There's all kinds of things about me. So it's like, I like characters in series where it's like, yes, there's a gay through line, or, there's a through line about sexuality or, gender expression or whatever it may be, but that's not the character's defining quality. Like, they're not defined by the fact that they're gay. So like here, this series wasn't defined by the fact that Bun and Tan had some sort of romantic, engagement or whatever going on between the two of them. That was just a part of their lives. Another part of their lives was their jobs and their relationships with their friends and all this other kind of stuff. So it just felt like a real world situation. Like, we weren't hyper focused on this one aspect of their life. And I love that. And then I love the makeshift proposal at the end. Tan doing the most, but Bun gonna remember that proposal. He gonna remember that to the day he die. Like, that is one for the books. Not everybody can say that they got a proposal at gunpoint. Like, that's slick. But I called it. As soon as, he popped out there, it's like, hey, what are you doing here? It's like, I followed you on the GPS. I'm like, girl, this is a setup. What's in the box? It's a ring. It's a setup. I know it. He is setting up something romantic because he knew your ass was following him on the GPS. Because he knows you, bud. He knows you. Love it. Love. I wish we got a little bit more interactions with the IT guy, because he was adorable every time he came on screen, and he really was like the MVP of this series. He was only in like 3 episodes, but he was the MVP because none of this would have gotten solved or resolved if it weren't for him. So, yes, much respect to him. But yeah, I would have loved more interaction with him because he was fun. Yeah, we had my sweet boy survived. He got kept out of trouble. Him and that seemed happy, which I'm happy. Again, I would love to see more with them too. So if there ever were a spin-off series, I would love to document this the journey with that and Zorn, and also with Inspector M and Dr. Oat. And who knows, maybe even a spin-off series doesn't have to be like this, where it's all about suspense and crime and guns and violence and this, that, and the other. Maybe, you know, we spin off into a gentler series, you know, something more romantically focused on them, you know, something sweeter. Or we could keep in this universe. I don't fucking care. But I would love to see a spin-off series and just see where they are. Or even just like, not even, it doesn't have to be a full series. It could just be like a movie or something. Or like how the Gilmore Girls did A Day in the Life, where they put out 4 special episodes years and years and years and years after the series, you know, ended, just to like follow up. Hey, this is where their characters are now. Like, I'd love something like that, just to see where those relationships are, how they developed and whatnot, and, you know, to see what Nam's up to, see if she continued on the path to becoming a doctor. And yeah, like, all in all, it's just a great series. It's been a great fun ride. Every time I sit down to watch it, I am excited, and the time just flies by. It always just flies by, and I love it. I love it here. I love it in this series. It's definitely one of those series that I could and will rewatch. Love, 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 love. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for recommending it to me. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Because y'all know, I love my little boys. No, that sounds awful. I love my BL series, you know, about, you know, people in school, high school, college, whatever, making their relationships and all that kind of stuff. But there's just something about these series that are centered around like grown men and their life that just feels more relatable to me, because I'm a grown man living my life. But there's just something about it that I love. There's just a different level of, I don't know, but I love it. I love this. It's just fantastic. So thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed this journey. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.